Hello.
Arvin, what's up?
Yes, Henry, where are you?
Oh, I was stuck in traffic. I'm on my way. I'm just about to reach. Just about to reach.
Okay, just come soon. Everybody's waiting for you. Cool, cool. Set up the cameras. He's coming, okay? He's on his way. Just set up the cameras and lights. Whenever Henry comes, just set up a shed over his head, okay?
Why?
So that sunlight cannot fall on his face and neither in his frame. I want sunlight only in my frame.
Why?
Because I don't want him looking better than me on screen. That's why. Just do as I say, okay? Fuck up his footages and don't tell him. Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Just Another Straight Talk. I'm your host, Arvind Masan, and you're watching the most watched and loved primetime show in the country. As you can see, today's episode is being shot at my residence because of the upsurge in COVID-19 cases. Anyways, we are about to have a conversation with Mr. Henry Dick, who's a novelist, an essayist, and apparently also a psychotherapist. His latest novel, Shattered Gimmicks, discloses or attempts to demystify the deceitful patterns which are there in human societies. So, welcome to the show, Dick.
It's my pleasure. But try to refer to me as Henry.
Why? What's wrong with being a dick?
What?
What's wrong with Dick?
The ribaldry in your utterance is exactly the reason I'm suggesting you to refer to me as Henry.
What ribaldry? This is your surname.
That's right. But I will not allow you to, call me an asshole so furtively.
Anyways, Dick, let's talk about your book, shall we?
Yes, we should. That's what I'm here to do.
Do what?
Promote my book.
Oh, is that right?
I think so, because that's why you invited me on the show. To talk about the book.
Yes, your book, Dick. I was just playing with you. Let's talk about your novel now. All right. Though I have not read the entire thing, but you have spilled some beans on show business people and how deceitful they are in their honesty or in their expression of honesty. They are deceitful, basically. That's what you said in your novel.
No, that might not be entirely true. See, what I have done is I have tried to show artifice as one of the pivotal drivers of human actions in today's times. I have, of course, written a few things about show business, but that's not what the book is primarily about. All right, and as far as artificially goes, it is not contained within one area or just one specific domain or one specific sphere. Artificiality is a very fundamental part of the human experience in today's times. It can be found in every sector, in every sphere, in every human enterprise, in every industry.
No, but I was specifically talking about the show business people,
I mean, look at this interview, for example. What we are trying to do is we are trying to put on a smiling face, even if something offends us, because I have to promote a book and you have a show to run. And there is a certain amount of deceit what we are projecting to the audience even at this point.
So you're saying this whole interview is a gimmick?
No, that's not what I meant, but there is a fragment of this interview which is based on the gimmick of geniality when there is not much in actuality.
I call it politeness, by the way, and it's not a gimmick but an expression of cordiality, okay?
All right. I'll play along.
So you're also a man of gimmicks.
How's that so?
Well, you just said you will play along, but if you trusted my word, you would have felt no need to play along, all right? You would have trusted my word.
See, I would love to place my faith upon you. Even I want to trust you. But judging by your terse sarcasm, I'm not sure if you truly mean what you say. Maybe you like a few gimmicks too, yourself.
No, Dick, I don't. But here is my question. Is there nothing in human life worth cherishing if everything is just a gimmick?
No, that's not what I said. What I said is that artificiality has become a part of the human experience. It is a part of the human experience. And there are so many other shades to the human experience. Being truthful is one of them. And again, please stop calling me a dick. Refer to me as Henry.
Okay, let's discuss some other gimmicks a bit more. In your novel, you also stressed heavily upon masculinity and why it's important for men to embrace their manliness.
Yes,
Please explain why toxic masculinity is required.
I never stressed the importance of being toxic in order to be masculine. Real masculinity is not toxic.
Then define real masculinity.
Masculinity would mean not being embarrassed in being assertive. Taking charge of your situations and taking charge of the emotional reactions to those situations would mean being assertive. All right, being headstrong in adversity and being a bit robust in adversity can mean being masculine. And I'm not saying women cannot do that, but this trait of exerting control over your environment is a predominantly masculine trait.
So you mean to say if women exert more control over their environment and relationships, they end up becoming more masculine?
Every woman has some masculinity, and by that same token of logic, every man has some femininity. And if a woman ends up taking control over her environment, and if a woman actually ends up exerting control over her relationships, over her life, in every sphere of life, including her professional and personal spheres, she will end up exerting and expressing her masculinity more than her femininity, of course.
That is the most sexist thing I've ever heard in my life,
They are called psychological facts. You might want to conduct some research before spitting gibberish.
But what about effeminate men? Men who cannot express their manliness and cannot even recognize that on the first place. Do you have anything against such people, such men?
No, not at all. To each their own. See, all I tried to say in the novel is that there is some genuine opposition against masculinity in so many communities around the world who blame men for every cultural atrocity and societal default, which is not right. I mean, you cannot bastardize an entire gender because of a few rotten seeds. Huh?
There are more than a few rotten seeds.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. There are men in today's times who try to curb their nature just to escape the embarrassment of being a man. Can you imagine that?
I'm under the impression that you want men to be dogmatic with their manliness.
Your impressions are not my problem. All right?
Hey, Dick. You take it easy.
You want me to take it easy? Huh? You're the one who's being hostile and disingenuous. And you want me to take it easy? Huh?
Arvind, the shed has collapsed.
What?
The shed which we had over his head to fuck up his footages so that sunlight could not reach his face, that shed has been collapsed. Now there is sunlight in his frame.
Cannot you do anything properly and efficiently for once?
What exactly are you trying to do? You're trying to create sensationalism, is that what you're trying to do? You want more TRPs? Huh? Are you trying to increase your viewership by all this fucking drama?
No, I'm not.
I just told you I'm not averse to men like you.
Men like me? Do you think I'm effeminate?
Yeah, in all honesty, I think so. You seem to be.
I pity you, Henry Dick. I really do. By the way, being a man also means owning your identity instead of being ashamed of it. Okay? I'm proud of who I am, unlike you who has to hold a cigarette in his hand in an interview to assert his manliness. And by the way, your views on masculinity, they are really stupid, extremely stupid. You're a stupid dick.
Anything else you would like to ask me?
Are you getting uncomfortable without your cigarettes?
No, it's because my time has value. All right? I can see you're running a slanderous agenda towards me and my work. So if you don't have anything meaningful to ask me, I would like to leave.
I was only testing your patience, Henry. And let me tell you something, you failed. You turned toxic towards me.
What the fuck is the matter with you? When did I turn toxic? Huh?
And let me tell you something.
No. When did I turn toxic?
I am a journalist. I have responsibilities, okay? I need to make sure if somebody's actions match with their words or not. And let me tell you something. You are toxic. You're just a victim of your own gimmicks, dick.
All right, that's enough.
Piece of shit. You're a victim of your own gimmicks.
Fuck you. Okay?
Fuck you too.
I don't have any fucking time for this nonsense. Yeah, that's enough.
Fuck your book.
Oh, there are so many other shows in the business. I can promote my book anywhere I fucking want to. Okay?
Yes.
You understand that? Huh?
Yes. Somebody throw out this eccentric writer and wannabe psychotherapist out of here. Viewers, what can I say? Another day, another dick. Apparently, Mr. Henry Dick was not able to handle our straight talk. And just to give you a word of counsel, his book comes out next week. Don't buy it. It's just a waste of your time. He's nothing but a toxic puppet of patriarchy who talks about shattering artificiality and cannot even shatter his own bullshit. Anyways, I will return with another guest next week, right here, with just another straight talk. The most watched and loved primetime show in the country.